Part two of the story time. I left off with saying while I was in the hospital, they found a mass on my breast. To clarify that, this is where God had helped me out a lot. I was first diagnosed with it in 2017. They didn't find it, they didn't, notice anything until when I got here. I relocated from Maryland to North Carolina. And so while I was in the hospital, that's when they saw that. And I said, well, let me go ahead and deal with this. I said, let me get through COVID and then we'll deal with the other stuff. Where God had kept me during that time from October of 2017. I changed my eating habits. I went to the health food store and the lady, she told me everything I needed to stop eating. Stop eating dairy products, stop eating, rice and bread, things with bleached flour and stuff like that. Make a long story short, the good thing about it is that I'm not a bread lover anyway, so that was easy to give up. The hard part was the eggs, because I love eggs. The other part was bacon. I was able to give that up. But when it came to the eggs, she told me to get not just cage-free eggs, but get the organic pasteurized, the organic egg. The ones they cost a whole lot. Like I found it in Harris Teeter. Those eggs cost like $6.99 or $7 or something like that for a thing of 12. Anyway, I changed my eating habits for that. And that was kind of hard because you kind of try to figure out what to eat. I ended up, doing vegan, and then found out through my stepmother. She told me, she said, well, you're not really vegan if you eat fish, you're a pescatarian. So I was like, okay. So I eat salmon, what else? Codfish. I don't eat tilapia. I don't eat catfish because they're bottom feeders. And all of those, they're not good. I do shrimp, once in a almost blue moon. Don't do it often. Anyway, so by changing my eating habits, I already didn't eat. I didn't drink sodas and things like that. I drank water. I drink alkaline water with a high pH balance of 7.3 and up. All of mine are 9.5 and 10.10. And because cancer can't survive in alkaline water. The other waters are acidic anyway. So how this helped me fast forward to going into dealing with the hospital issues January of 2022, I opted not to do chemo and all of that, but I did radiation. I finished that August 30th. What they need to do is tell chocolate chip people it's not enough to tell us that it's like a sunburn. We don't go and lay out in the sun like my vanilla wafer people. We just don't do that. So you need to tell somebody that when they come out of radiation, they can end up looking like Texas Roadhouse ribs. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put it. And the stinging was horrible. It just, all of that. But God got me through it. And then after that, I was taking these injections to help shrink it. And then I went from the injections to these pills that they gave me, which I love it. It's doing its thing. And then now I'm on these pills. After this, here's where God came in. I was just told that I didn't even need surgery because it has shrunk that much. To God be the glory. So now I'm just dealing with healing of my skin. And I just had to give God glory for all of that. And I said all that to say, when you put your trust in God, keep it there. Keep doubt out. I hope this blessed you.